Hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Fist. As we round out 2023, I wanted to do this 2023 recap, such as I've done for 2022 and 2021. It's been an exhilarating year, one filled with joy, one filled with challenges, a little bit of burnout here and there, just ups and downs really. And I wanted to give you guys kind of an overview of what happened, the highlights, personally, professionally, on YouTube and with Modern Warfare 3. So I just want to make this video bringing it all together and reflecting on what a year has been. So this video, I'm looking to make it a little bit longer than my previous commentaries. One is that I haven't really done this commentary in quite a bit. And two, I wanted to catch up with what happened in the last about 3 months or so, as well as give you kind of an overview of this year. In the background, you're going to see 8 moab streaks. The first 3 are going to be 22 streaks on Bakara. You're going to see a lot of Bakara for today. For the first one, it's going to be a 22 on Bakara, and then I get disconnected with Droppy getting a moab. The second one is going to be a 22 on Bakara again, and I get outspawned, and I made the wrong decision. The third one is going to be another 22 on Bakara. The fourth one is going to be a 22 on Hardhat, and then a modder uses wall hack against me. The fifth one is going to be a 19 on Bakara, and people kept leaving. The sixth one is going to be a 23 on bootleg, and then a level 1 ends the game. The seventh one is going to be a 23 on Bakara, and the game ends. And the eighth one is going to be a 23 on Dome, and Majestic gets a moab. So my last video was put out during the middle of my OB and pediatrics rotation. And I want to say that the OB rotation was probably my lowest point in my medical school career so far. Man, it's been extremely tough. October, November is extremely tough, and I had to not only study for a board exam, a shelf exam, but also the fact that I was working very long hours, and there was a lot demanded of me. There was kind of like emergencies here and there. I didn't really know what to expect during a shift, and it just wore on me. Coupled with the fact that the OB kind of dynamic really is not favorable towards males, and you get that kind of prejudice. I've definitely seen some prejudice here or there as a student, a male medical student, but overall I can say that I got through it, and that's probably the most important thing for me. I just remember those 6 weeks of OB not only contending with 10, 12 hour, 14 hour days. I also had to try to study, keep up my material, learn new stuff, and then also keep up with pediatrics knowledge, because basically what happens is we take the pediatric shelf and the OB shelf exams together, back to back. It's not like we take the OB shelf after our 6 weeks of OB and our peds shelf after our 6 weeks of peds. So we had a lot to keep up with. And I just want to say that that's kind of not the ideal kind of situation to be in, because it's very tough. Imagine learning almost like a textbook worth of stuff, and then having to remember, retain it, be able to apply it 6 weeks, 2 months down the line while you're doing something else at the same time. So it's just been tough. I had to put in a lot of hours afterwards. I had to really study over the weekends. I kind of just had no life, and then, so it just wore on me, and mentally I wasn't doing well. And I know a lot of my classmates were going through the same things. Reflecting back on it, OBPs, this past rotation has been probably the toughest rotation. Mentally, sometimes physically, but it's just difficult, what also compounded on my mental health is that I had something personally that I had to deal with during the middle of the clerkship, the OBP's clerkship. So it was like late October, early November, and it really sent me into a panic, and I'm not sure if I want to talk about it now. It's been extremely difficult, and it's a long story, and just thinking about it makes me really stressed out, but it's over. I really hope it stays over, and thinking about that, I just said to myself, I wasn't gonna crumble under pressure. I was gonna study the way I study, learn the things I need to learn, do the practice problems I need to do, go to clinic, attend all these lectures, whatever it is that I need to do to be a good student, live my life, stop thinking about it, not let this personal thing get into my head, and just push through it. And I'm so glad that I was able to push through it and everything resolved. So very thankful. So currently I'm on to internal medicine, and the schedules have been much more chill. It's more like 7 to 4 every day. I usually get out a little bit earlier. There's quite a bit of studying involved, and I think that's normal. That should be expected, and I actually welcome the challenge. I'm kind of over the burnout phase of medical school, third year medical school. And I found this new motivation to study and to learn things I'm interested in and kind of really delve into disease and treatment and stuff like that. It's had its challenges for sure, even though I'm only 4 weeks into the rotation. I've been asked to take on quite a heavier patient load for a third-year medical student, but I'm glad I rose up to the challenge, and it feels like, what's normal for third years is kind of easy, or at least easier for me now. So I'm very glad for that challenge. So the next year, I want to say, just continuing on this trend, continue with internal medicine, adult medicine as we call it. And then the final rotation is neurology, psychiatry. So I'm looking forward to this part of the year. People say that generally speaking, this part of the year is a little bit easier in terms of the hours. Sometimes you need to study a little bit more, but I think with the hours, you're able to study more. So that's something I can do. So let's move on to 2023 as a year. So 2023 as a year on my YouTube channel has been great. Yes, I think during the second part of the year, I kind of dropped in terms of output, but that's okay. I knew that my personal life, my school life, whatever it is, was not going to be able to allow me to post on the same schedule that I was. So I felt at peace with that, and that's okay. I still posted once a week. But earlier this year, I posted 2 times, maybe 3 times a week. I also did the Black Ops 1 playthrough on Xbox 360. The campaign playthrough, and I felt like I've never really had the opportunity to do that before. So that was really fun. Really enjoy playing Black Ops 1. I don't know if I want to do another Call of Duty in the future for the campaign playthrough. If I want to do so, that probably, do it in the same format as what I've done before. I uploaded quite a few m.o.a.bs. I think I uploaded 2 double m.o.a.bs, and that was really, really cool. I post some pretty fast gameplays, like the 133 seconds, the sub 3 minute m.o.a.bs. Those are really fun to do. I started experimenting with videos where I had 2 m.o.a.bs on maps that are other than Terminal. I used to be able to do them only on Terminal because everybody played Terminal and it was easy to get m.o.a.bs. So I think I'm probably going to continue that into the new year. And continuing this series from last year, I also enjoy doing the Call of Duty campaign playthroughs this year. This year I did Black Ops 1 in the beginning of the year and Call of Duty 4 starting the summer. And I don't know if I want to do another one in the next year. Kind of debating between a couple of titles. I know in the past I've posted a couple of videos pertaining to campaigns. Don't know if I want to kind of follow up on them or do something entirely different. That remains to be seen. Another highlight of this year is the m.o.a.bs I've been getting. Been getting them with different weapons, not just the ACR. And that's been really cool because, being able to kind of use different weapons is really fun. Figure out what they're good at, what they're not good at. It's really fun to be able to get a m.o.a.b with them. It's really satisfying. So hoping to mix up the weapons for the next year as well. And in terms of YouTube, I've gained a little bit less subscribers this year compared to last year, but that's okay. Kind of realized that sometime YouTube will probably not be as much of a focus in my life as the proper things in my life. And I'm just really thankful and glad that I'm able to keep kind of an audience and keep, friends who watch me, who support me, who play with me, who are able to give me tips, who are able to welcome me with open arms. Things like that, I am just very thankful for. And I'm so glad that it's been about 3 years, I want to say, since I've started being in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 greater community. And also over this year, I've really enjoyed interacting with new people. I've made some new friends this year on PS3, Xbox 360. I know the Dreams clan has been a huge presence on Xbox 360 and YouTube recently. I really enjoy interacting with them and then watching their videos, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to what they will bring in 2024. In terms of my own commentaries, I know I haven't really done too many of them, just because of life as well as lack of content, lack of thinking about things to talk about. And I'm really hoping to kind of become more consistent on that regard. I think for me, having gone through this year, having gone through at least 50% of third year already, of medical school, is that maybe like every other month, maybe every 8 to 12 weeks, I want to do one of these commentaries, not only to share with you guys what's going on, talk about things in my mind, but also to explore topics and kind of post some gameplay and kind of change up the content on my channel a little bit. I think that'll be very fun for the next year. I'm really hoping to do a little bit more of these because I think I have more time, and I really hope that I have more energy and motivation to do so. So I'm looking forward to these types of videos. So I guess this leads me pretty well into 2024. What to expect this next year? Number one, expect mo.a.bs. Expect gameplays just like what you've seen before. I do have some things on my content repository that I wanted to maybe get rid of and show you guys, share with you guys, and so look forward to that. I'm hoping to upload at least once a week. I think that is attainable with the new schedule and the new kind of course load, so to speak. The new hours that I've been going through lately, I think is much better than before, and that'll give me a little bit more time to really sink down to do videos, play some Modern Warfare 3, chat with friends and all that stuff, and I'm looking forward to it for sure. I think in 2023 I did post some Pump It Up content / Stepmania content, rhythm game content. Look forward to those a little bit sporadically in 2024. I'm also looking to kind of create 1 or 2 step charts in this next year. I'm keeping the bar really low for very obvious reasons. So looking forward to that. Third thing is commentaries. As I said before, these things are going to be, I'm hoping to churn them out every other month. Forgive me if I don't meet that goal, because it's sometimes difficult to think of commentaries and then record, edit, and then post those commentaries. But I enjoy doing them because it's a different thing from what I've been doing so far. And then other stuff, maybe other Call of Duties, like older Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, things like that. Kind of want to branch out a little bit, so to speak. I'm still going to be playing on PS3. Thinking of getting back into the Xbox 360. I don't really know how that's going to work. But I just kind of want to be active on at least one more platform. So I'm looking forward to 2024. 2024 is going to bring a lot of personal challenges for sure. It's getting ready for the residency application process. That's a whole nother thing that I don't want to worry about right now because it seems very daunting. I'll get to it when it gets to me. So I just want to say in closing, thank you so much for a wonderful 2023. I know you guys have supported me, stuck with me for all these years. I made so many great friendships from this. The other day, one of my friends actually sent me a birthday cake because, we've known each other for a little over 2 years now. And it's crazy. Sometimes I reflect back on, the past couple of years that I've been doing Modern Warfare 3 YouTube, and it's just been so heartwarming that we've gone through things together. So I'm looking forward to 2024, going through things together again. So I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me this whole year. Thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like this video, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. 2023, signing out.
Losing C. Pick it up. Heads up, enemy UAV spotted. UAV online. They lost C.
Oh, I was so fucking close.
We are triumphant.